Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about bottle cages. As you can see, I've got four here that I'll talk to you about. For those of you who are new to cycling, most bicycles will have two bottle cage mounts, one on the down tube and one on the seat tube. And that's typically how I carry water with me on my road bike, is I have two cages, one on both tubes. And on my cross bike, though, I only use just one cage, typically on the seat tube. So just jumping right into these different kind of cages. First, if you're on a budget, this is probably going to be the easiest solution for you. These are about $5, they're real cheap. But there are a number of disadvantages to a cage like this. There's not a lot of thought that goes into building a cage like this. It's just to build a cheap cage. They're quite a bit heavier than some of these others, and they're super flexible, as you can see. The problem with that is you can throw cages when you hit obstacles, and I actually have never actually used this cage out on my bike because of how flexible it is. The only reason that I have this cage is because it came with a water bottle that I wanted. But this is an option if you're on a really tight budget. This is another cage that I have. It is quite a bit more expensive than the other one. These run about $18 to $20. These are Blackburn cages. Much lighter and quite a bit stiffer. These are made out of a polyurethane, and they're very strong. But I do have some complaints about these, and I'll probably stop using these cages for two reasons. One, it has this brake here, and what this brake does is causes some flex in where it mounts to the bike, which frustrates me because every once in a while you can feel the cage flex a little bit. The other is that as you can see, it's closed all the way around. It'll close all the way around the bottle, and it holds the bottle really tight, but it actually holds the bottles too tight. These are my favorite bottles I like to use, these Camelback Podium Chills, and it's really difficult to get them in and out of this cage. It's really hard to do while riding, and it's frustrated me to the point where I'm probably going to stop using these cages. But if you're running thinner bottles, or you just like these cheap plastic bottles that are thinner based, then these should work fine. But like I said, it still does flex a little bit at the mount point. These have been my favorite cages. I run two of these on my road bike, and these are made out of carbon fiber. They're very light, very stiff. As you can see, doesn't flex a lot. And they hold these bottles really well. Over 8,000 miles of use on these. I've had them throw a bottle maybe 3 times, and it's been these thinner ones that are thinner at the base, and it's been only when I've hit like railroad crossings. I think every single time I've thrown it, it's been a railroad crossing. So 3 times over 8,000 miles isn't enough to frustrate me by any means. Like I said, very lightweight. I don't have a price for you. These were actually given to me, but I've seen similar ones of these retailing for $30 and up, so they're quite a bit more expensive. This last cage here I want to talk to you about was actually just sent to me by Laguna Cycling. They had asked me to give my impressions to you guys on this cage, and I just got it in the mail and haven't actually had the chance to get out and use it yet. But there's a number of things that impressed me with the design. They did put a lot of thought into this, which I can just tell by looking at it. It's very stiff and very light. It's the lightest out of the four. And there's a number of neat things about this cage. First, I really like the way the bottom is designed. It's very stiff in the base, so it's going to hold the bottle very secure at the bottom. And it gets kind of thin in the middle, and then it's really wide at the top, so it's stiff, really stiff right here too. And then the top has some flex, so you can fit different sizes of bottles in, and I think that it's going to grip really well. It doesn't flex too much like that plastic one, and I think it flexes just enough to hold the bottle really well. The other thing is it extends the whole length of the cage, so it's going to have more surface area of the bottle covered in the grip, so I think it's going to grip really well. These are only 17 grams, so they're very lightweight. I would run these on my road bike, but I only have one of them, and I have a problem with mismatching things, so I'm probably going to run it on my cross bike, where I only have the one cage typically. But I'm going to get this out and try it out for you guys and let you know what I think. These are kind of pricey. They're about $49, but they look like they're very, very, very well designed. So after I get this out and ride it for a while, I'll try and get some footage on my GoPro, and I'll try and make sure I hit all the normal obstacles that you would typically find in the road that might throw a bottle, railroad crossings, potholes, things like that. And I'll let you guys know how it holds up. So stay tuned for the update review on this cage. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions about the other cages, give me a comment down below, and I'll try and get around to those quickly and answer you guys' questions. For those of you who don't know me, I run a low-key cycling channel, and I try to upload every once in a while on just different cycling things that are on my mind. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.